Hi everybody, welcome back to BIGRED EDC. Yep, we're talking about another Rough Ryder. This is the Rough Ryder Artisanwood series Lockback, RR 1967. Just some fantastic little knives. Just trying to give you an idea of all the different series that are out there with Rough Ryder knives. As always, get your awesome little box. Just very cool. Let's zoom out here a little bit and take a look at this guy. As I said, this is part of the Artisan Wood series. Now, the wood that you get on the cover is actually Burlwood. Now, if you're not familiar with what a burl is, it's when a tree gets damaged and it basically forms a tumor, so to speak, on the tree trying to repair itself, and you just get these absolutely crazy grain patterns. If you look up Burlwood, Burlwood furniture or anything like that, it is very, very expensive because these burls are hard to find a lot of times. And even around here in the Pacific Northwest, I've heard of people having trees that have had burls on it and they've actually gotten stolen. Somebody has come in and cut them off the tree because they can sell them and make decent money. So just kind of a little bit about Burlwood. But what I like about this is this particular one, now I'm not 100% sure, it probably has been dyed a little bit, but to me it looks like patinaed brass. And I don't know how you're ever going to get one of these to look exactly the same because it's just not going to happen with the grain pattern in them. But that looks so awesome to me. Really, really cool. Now, you've got your nickel silver slant R bolsters. You've got your 20th anniversary shield on this one. There it is, Lockback. You got your brass liners. Matte strike pull, which, I'm digging the matte strike pull on it. Got your 440A stainless clip point blade. Oh, not only are they slanted R, but they're also pinched bolsters. So you've got a little extra flare there on your bolster. This one doesn't have an overly strong pull. I'd probably give it a 4. No half stop. Decent lock into place. Let's take some measurements real quick. What are we looking at here? We are looking at an overall length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 1/4 overall. Handle pushing about 3 1/2, which was going to give you about a 2 3/4 inch blade with about a 2 3/8 inch cutting edge on that clip point blade. Grip length, natural grip length, it's going to be right about 3 inches, so it's a little bit smaller knife. Could you choke up on it? Yeah, you could, and that would, it's a lockback, so your fingers are going to be protected a little bit. You do have kind of a ramp there to give you a little bit of protection if you really wanted to do that. Do have a little choil cut in there. Size comparison. What can we use for a size comparison? Well, here's our bug out, just to give you an idea. Pretty much everybody has a decent idea of the size of a bug out. So it's a smaller knife. And oh, I know what I can use. as long as it's handy, because it's probably not, because I want it. And I'm digging around here. Nope. Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. Bang, stuff falling over. Look out. There it is. There's your micarta work knife. So, just a little bit smaller than your micarta work knife. And you know how much I like that one. A lot. So let's take a look at what you get. There again, you've got pretty darn good transitions between your cover and your bolster. Everything is rounded pretty well. No sharp spots. No nothing like that. Your pins look really good. Shield is set in pretty nicely. There you go on this side. Again, your pins are set really nice. Back here, I've got a little bit of gap between the liner and the spring. Nothing too bad. With this one, you're looking at a $13 knife. Not too bad for 13 bucks. Now, as I said, this is a series on smkw.com. So as far as the series goes, you have the Lockback, like this one. You also have a canoe, a small toothpick, a lady leg, the trapper, the small moose, the stockman, and the equestrian trapper, which actually has your clip point blade, and instead of a spade blade, it has a hoof pick. So that's kind of interesting, a little bit different. And all 8 knives are currently available on smkw.com. So if you're thinking, wow, that is a series I want, well, all 8 knives are available. So there you go. Blue liked it. He gave it an 8. You betcha. For what it is, that's a pretty darn good little knife. There you go. There's your 440 razor sharp steel. But overall, to me, that's a really attractive pattern. Really attractive cover material for that knife. Let me know down in the comments what you think, guys. What do you think of the Artisanwood series from Rough Ryder? As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.